Hello students, today will we discuss about simulation. Okay, आज का हमारा टॉपिक क्या है? सिमुलेशन क्या है? Simulation is extensively used for educational purpose and often used for teaching of civilian and military personnel. This usually happens when it is extremely expensive or simply too dangerous to allow trainers to use real equipments in the real world. In these situations, they will spend time learning valuable lessons in a safe virtual environment and yet having a life-like experience. Often the convention is to permit mistakes for the critical safety system. The imitation of the operation of the real world process or a system over time is simulation. It is used in many contexts such as simulation of technology for performance optimization, safety, engineering, testing, teaching, education and video games. Often computer experiments are used to study simulation models. Simulation is also used with scientific modeling of natural systems or human systems to gain insight into their functioning. It can be used to show the eventual real effects of alternative conditions and courses of actions. Also used when the real system cannot be engaged because it may not be accessible, dangerous or unacceptable to engage, being designed but not yet built, or maybe it simply does not exist. Simulation in language teaching. Simulation, role play, drama and games play a similar roles in language teaching. In fact, they are seen as a way of writing the gap between the classroom and the real world. These activities introduce a variety of ways to make the whole language learning process more interesting, challenging and lively. Simulation has been used as a technique in education for a long time, but very recently it has been applied to language teaching. Simulations are gaining increasing popularity because they are ideally suited for language practice. Okay, इसकी definition है. Jones defines simulation as a reality of function in a simulated and structured environment. रोल ऑफ सिमुलेशन इन लैंग्वेज टीचिंग, यानी लैंग्वेज टीचिंग में सिमुलेशन की क्या भूमिका है? इट मोटिवेट द लर्नर्स, ये लर्नर्स को मोटिवेट करता है. द सिमुलेशन एक्टिविटीज गिव्स द लर्नर आर चांस टू बी इन्वॉल्व्ड इन द यूज ऑफ लैंग्वेज. सम लर्नर्स आर अनकम्फर्टेबल एंड अदर्स आर शाय अबाउट द स्पीकिंग ऑफ द लैंग्वेज. But simulation requires them to work within their terms or group and make collective decisions. This allows everyone to participate, and even when mistakes are made, the teacher does not interfere. A basic reason for simulation is that both mistakes are inevitable and desirable. It is experiential language, not programmed language or a rehearsed event. Moreover, simulation takes place in a stress-free situation. Once in control of the task, the learners are motivated to complete the simulation. Next, provides opportunity for meaningful practice of the learned language. Both simulation and language are interrelated because most simulations involve interaction, either verbal or non-verbal. Spoken or written form simulations are especially useful for oral courses where the learners learn to voice their opinion and listen to one another. Taylor and Walford aside, the interconnection and Interdependence of ideas help to generate a richer group dialogue. While holding dialogues among themselves, the learner inevitably learn to use language communicatively. Simulation ensures that communication is purposeful, and secondly, they require an integrative use of language in which communicating one's meaning takes proper procedure over the mere elements of language learning. Next, it injects a feeling of realism and relevance into the classroom. This makes the language learning more exciting because the teacher moves away from just using textbooks or written materials for practicing language. Well planned simulation relevant to the learners certainly encourages them to want to complete the task. Okay. Next, can be used as an assessment technique. The oral examination can make the use of simulation where students are given different roles to play in a group of 4-5 persons and are left to interact on their own. Based on the making scheme, the students are observed and the scoring is done. Next, encourages creativity. The simulation task begins with the information given to the learners, and it also takes a certain amount of the learner's ingenuity to generate their ideas to complete the simulation. The better the learners are, the faster they may arrive at a solution to the problems presented. This provides ample opportunity for creativity on the part of the learner. Okay, इसकी कुछ characteristics हैं. Essentially, simulation has these characteristics. यानी कि रियलिटी ऑफ फंक्शन. फर्स्ट क्या है? रियलिटी ऑफ फंक्शन. इट मीन्स द पार्टिसिपेंट्स इन अ सिमुलेशन मस्ट स्टेप इनसाइड द रोल दे हैव एक्सेप्टेड एंड एक्ट अकॉर्डिंगली. नेक्स्ट, सिमुलेटेड environment. In the simulated environment, there is no contact with the real world. Next, structured environment. The participants have all the facts and information provided for them. Next, language structure. The language structure is cohesive because verbal interaction between the participants revolves around a central issue. Though there may be different views expressed either from the support or the opposition for the given topic, the language is held together by the mutual need arising out of the simulation, the function of the participant, and the motivation to communicate. Next, language is functional. Each participant plays a part in the interaction during the simulation. The part demands appropriate language behavior, which includes social skills and social remarks suited to that role. If a participant gets the role of chairman of the board of directors, the language used by him/her should be formal, authoritative, clear, and diplomatic. Next, assimilate the information available. The participant who gets the information is able to assimilate the information or material available to him so that he may reach the goal set for him. In doing so, he is observing not only the language but also the knowledge of the particular subject. This serves a dual purpose. Okay. For the language class, some language skills are being put to practice. Next, for the subject class, information is added. According to John, simulation and language are virtually inseparable. Simulative is used in many areas of training and education, the army, business, studies, etc. But in whatever areas, language is the tool used for communication. इसकी कुछ लिमिटेशंस हैं सिमुलेशन की. Time constraint. Time is a big constraint to carry out simulation in the class. If the teachers plan well ahead, they may be able to squeeze in 1 or 2 simulation in a month. The simulation can be for 30 minutes or can last for a week. Next, selection of suitable simulation. A certain criteria needs to be set before selecting the appropriate simulation. Factors that need to considered include language level of the learners, cost of purchasing or making simulation sets, its relevance to the students, etc. Next, operational problems. Various things have to be done before the simulation is used in the lesson. The learners have to be clear, instructed, and suitable roles have to be designated to the individual learners. The teacher should behave as a controller, and once the simulation begins, he should not interfere. There is also a need to brief the learners after the simulation is completed. This stage is similar to that of an evaluation, where the teacher has to comment on the learner's performance in simulation. This can become difficult if there are more than two groups in the class. To conclude, language teaching can be an interesting process when the teacher makes the effort to explore variety of approaches. Simulation is just one of the methods available for use, with both the teacher and the learner playing active roles in the classrooms. The language classroom can become more lively, more challenging, and much more rewarding. Okay. Summing up the simulation technique according to Jones, one expression of the philosophy that students should be active participants in the learning process. Okay. Simulation is a reality of function. It's a simulated and structured environment. Okay. Thank you for watching.